Bye!
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Nudge Plus.
And we're live here at the Novadeci Convention Center in Novaliches, Quezon City for the continuing coverage of the NAASCU Season 22. Joel Parcon po, bringing you the action alongside my partner, Coach Noy Africa. Coach, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Joel. The second game with ating first game, the Phoenix of Our Lady of Fatima pulling off a victory over the AMA University Kings.
And for the next game, we've got the Dolphins of PCU going up against the hardy Herons of the University of Makati.
So this is going to be an interesting matchup once again. Of course, all the games here at the NAASCU very interesting. Even if you've got teams undefeated going up against teams without a victory, you cannot really predict which teams will be winning in every game. As you see here, the team standings, the PCU Dolphins currently at 3-1, while the UMAK Herons, the hardy Herons, inverse naman ang kanilang standings, 1-3. So an opportunity here for UMAK to come closer and maybe bring down the PCU Dolphins a little bit and move up in the standings.
And of course, itong University of Makati Hardy Herons, another team, katulad lang ng ating AMA University Kings kanina sa first game, na playing all Filipino. Samantalang itong PCU Dolphins, they have a foreign student athlete. And we've got a report from the third member of our panel, Janela Manuel. Janela, what have you got?
We are now down into our second game, UMAK versus PCU. University of Makati clinched their first win against MLQU from their previous game. And so Monte Castro fires multiple threes on the second half and it ended up with flying colors. PCU, who also came from a win, delivers an excellent performance from last week. Their system and gameplays will stay the same and are hoping to win this game too. Now let's turn it over to our venue announcer.
Novadeci Convention Center. And we're just about ready to start itong second game of 5 on the deck for this Monday after the holidays. Coach, ano ang ginawa mo nung undas?
Nag-pray.
Nag-pray. Ayan, napaka magandang bagay na ginagawa yan during undas. Of course, we hope that everyone had a restful and meaningful All Saints and All Souls Day break, as we are now at the dreaded Monday after that holiday.
Oh yeah.
Parang, especially dito sa Metro Manila, no, the week before, nagkaroon ng, especially kami, I come from a university, so we had, kumbaga, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday din the week before, wala ring pasok dahil sa maulan. Tapos, the week after, Thursday, Friday naman. Half day nung Thursday, tapos Friday, walang pasok. So talagang medyo holiday mode ang karamihan ng mga tao.
But yun nga, to and from Manila ngayon, medyo the traffic is going to be a concern.
So, we'll just take a quick break. We'll be back. This is NAASCU Season 22. And we're back here at the Novadeci Convention Center, ready to start this game between the PCU Dolphins and the University of Makati Hardy Herons.
So when you talk about the PCU Dolphins, you talk about this duo, Troy Manipolo, who is leading his team in scoring, averaging 19 points per game, while Solomon Itam averaging a near double-double, 11 points and 9.5 rebounds per game. While on the side of UMAK, you've got Santos, close to 10 points per game, and Enzo Montecastro at 9.5 points per game. I believe this is really going to be the key for University of Makati. How does Enzo Montecastro grow as a leader for this team? I believe what they need here is that one guy who will be their leader on the floor. Enzo Montecastro has the tools to become that leader. He is an excellent scorer. He is quite a tall guard for UMAK, so he can do almost everything on the floor, and he needs to be that guy for University of Makati.
Such beautiful and interesting insights from Coach Noy Africa. And the starters are just entering the court. First from the PCU Dolphins. Of course, they're being announced by our friend Anjo Virey and their head coach, the legendary B-Boy Simon. The University of Makati Hardy Herons. Please take a look at Austria and Antonio. Natatakpan nila yung starters ng UMAK who are coming in. So again, na-mention natin kanina na itong University of Makati who are going to be helmed by head coach GP Valencia. They are playing all Filipino. Wala silang FSA, samantalang dito naman sa PCU Dolphins, I believe they have two. So aside from Solomon Itam, they also have Kenneth Obioha. At opening tip, re-jump.
And interesting how UMAK is lined up, everybody already on the front court of PCU, pretty much assuming that the ball will go to PCU.
And yun naman nga talaga ang nangyari. So first possession goes to PCU. Jumper is up, no good. Rebound goes to Santos. Oh, lead pass, and the layup is in. For Reforzado.
The University of Makati, much like AMA, they're gonna put pressure on the basketball and try to quicken the pace.
And you will see the composure of PCU. Here's Itam. Gives it up. Jumper is up for Austria, and it's in.
You'd expect PCU to try to dump the ball in the post to Itam, but on that play, able to score on a long two.
Foul will be called off of that screen. It's an offensive foul on Reforzado.
He also did get hit on the face, so double black eye on that play for Reforzado.
The Dolphins on the attack. They give it down low. Oh, nice steal, and an offensive foul will be called.
Steal there by Erum for University of Makati. You'd want them to really force tempo by forcing those turnovers on PCU.
Ulit ang UMAK. Erum with the ball. They get it to Reforzado. Kick it out. Santos for three. No good. Here's Antonio, he's up ahead, but loses control of the ball. Reforzado, over to Loria. Loria back to Reforzado for the layup.
That's how you execute layup drills in practice. That ball just continuing to hop around for University of Makati in transition.
And it seems that they are carrying some of the momentum from their win last time as we see someone coming in para dito sa PCU Dolphins. Again, andun pa rin ang pressure na pinapakita ng University of Makati. Foul is called on that attack. Sorry, that's a traveling violation on 𝐍ᴜᴅ.
Lifted the pivot foot on the step through. Great defense played by University of Makati.
Santos opting against the attack. Gives it back. They swing it around. 3 from Loria. Yes, sir!
Just a good job of moving the basketball. Lastra finding Loria in the corner, forcing a turnover.
As the timeout is called on the floor, let's take another look. And we'll be back. And we're back to the ball game. The score is 7-2. It's a 5-point lead for the University of Makati Hardy Herons, as itong si Manipolo has checked into the game to try and provide some offense para dito sa PCU Dolphins. They're asking some assistance. Ref Garchi Ferrer. Ayan, finally.
Very early sounding of the alarm for Coach B-Boy Simon. Early timeout for PCU.
Medyo nagulat sila dun sa pressure na pinakita ng UMAK, no?
Shock and awe tactic for UMAK.
Erom, 4 seconds on the shot clock, and it's an offensive foul. Hooking daw.
Chicken wing.
Chicken wing na pala tawag dun ngayon. Dati kasi hooking yan eh. So bola babalik dito sa Dolphins. And a blocking foul will be called on Santos.
Well, let's see if PCU was able to settle down during that timeout. Parang nagulat sila dun sa energy coming from the University of Makati squad.
Bolstered by that win that they had in their previous game. And once again, the Hardy Herons with the staunch defense. And we've got a report from 𝐍ᴜᴅ. 𝐍ᴜᴅ, what do you have?
University of Makati's Monte Castro said that their intense hunger to win was the key factor in claiming last game's victory. Add to that their full-court defense and better shooting performance, which he expects his whole team to level up in this game even more. The previous best player also mentioned that before that match, he kept on telling his teammates to not lose hope. After all, basketball is more than just about skill level and technique. It's also about passion, grit, and determination. Joel Anoy.
And thank you for that report, 𝐍ᴜᴅ. Pus. At ito na nga, yung sinabi mo kanina during the pregame, Coach, no, na makikita natin yung leadership ng isang Enzo Montecastro. Hindi pa siya pumapasok dito sa ating ball game. He used to be a full-time starter para dito sa University of Makati as we get a basket and a foul there on that attack by Santos. But para sa kanya, it's more than all of that. It's the leadership that he's showing, the passion that he's trying to impart on his teammates as he has become a more senior player. As we take another look This was the play earlier para naman dito sa PCU Dolphins, finally breaking that press. Ugeva with an easy layup.
Sometimes coaches would bring in their best players off the bench just so they're able to provide a spark when they come into the ball game. And Enzo Montecastro looks like that will be a role for him in the foreseeable future.
As Solomon Itam gets that easy basket.
I believe that was the first touch for Solomon Itam in the paint.
Santos misses on the three. Manipolo, nice pass, but that's blocked by Santos. Herom rushing back to the other side of the court, and he gets the layup.
That's one way to wipe out the defender. Put your body on him, not allow him the ability to block your shot.
Oh, and almost another steal there. But it will be deemed an 8-second backcourt violation as we take another look at that block from Santos, transitioning from defense to offense. Herom using his body with a slight nudge to get the layup.
Just enough of a nudge to create separation without being called for an offensive foul.
The three is no good from Santos. So here are the Dolphins once again. They're looking for options. Cruz gets a screen from Itam. The pass underneath. They swing it back out. Shot is in. There's a foul on that drive by Daluz.
But you'd like the lose to pull up for that three. He had a good look already. Decided to go and come closer, able to fish a foul though, so he will earn a trip to the free throw line.
Reforzado goes to the bench. Checking into the game is the leader of the Hardy Herons, Enzo Montecastro. As Daluz gets the first. Second one is in as well. Cutting this lead down. 10-8. No good on the three, but the Herons get the offensive rebound. Extra pass goes out of bounds and will go back to the white shirts.
A little tight on the setup there by Herom trying to give it to Lorion. But Itam was right there, so not really a good look there. Even if Lorion would be able to catch the pass, you're going to have an Itam to contend with inside.
And a correction on the score. It is 11-8, 3-point lead for the Hardy Herons. Here's Daluz. Thinking about the three. Goes inside instead. That stutter step, no good. Rebound goes to Lorion. Herom. Over to Loria. Loria over to Lorion. Yes!
That opportunity was caused by Itam having to pick up Nepomuceno from the perimeter. Wide open look there in the paint for the Herons.
Oh, gamble on the steal from Herom. Manipolo misses on the three. Daluz gets in closer and gets the jumper.
Cuts the lead down to just 3 points. A missed opportunity there by for University of Makati, not able to grab the rebound on the long miss.
And Itam bothers that pass and they get the interception. No look pass to Manipolo underneath. And nice extra touch pass. They get the basket.
Not really the best of spacing, but they come away with 2 points. Cuts the lead down to a solitary point.
Basta ba pumasok, coach, di ba?
Oh, yeah.
Here's Loria, gets a screen. Oh, and that pass was a little too strong. Here's Manipolo. He's got Montecastro in front of him. Spins, no good. Here's Nepomuceno. Montecastro. Herom for three. In and out.
Lucky for PCU, they dodged a bullet, a wide open look for HERONS.
Ito ulit ang Dolphins. Itam asking for the ball underneath, but they couldn't get to him. Jumper is up, no good. Itam gets the recovery. Floater is short. Monte Castro, he's got Daluz in front of him. Itam is trailing as well. He will draw a foul from Daluz and will go to the line for 2.
Monte Castro knew that Itam was trying to do a trail job there, just turned on the jets. Had to get that shot out before Itam would be able to contest. He's able to fish for a foul, will go to the free throw line for 2.
19 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Monte Castro's first shot is in, increasing that lead up to 2, 14-12. He's 1 for 2 from the line. Shot clock is off. Daluz. They swing it around. Manipolo with a floater, and he's fouled on the way to the basket.
Luckily for PCU, Manipolo bailed out with a foul.
And he's now at the line for 2 with an opportunity to tie this ball game up. First one is in.
And despite the initial shock and awe tactic for University of Makati, PCU with an opportunity and actually ties it at 14.
Last shot time. Oh, stepping on the baseline and into our baseline camera was Lorion. Sorry, that's Loria. 0.7 seconds to go. The heave will miss. It will be short, and at the end of one quarter, the score is 14-all. We'll be back for the second quarter. This is NAASCU Season 22. And you're still with us here at the Novadeci Convention Center para dito sa laban ng PCU Dolphins at University of Makati Hardy Herons. You've got Troy Manipolo on your screen. Of course, shout out sa ating co-league na si Cho Pangilinan na siya ang bumansag dito kay Troy Manipolo bilang the manipulator. So much so, nasabi ni Manipolo na dun daw sa kanila, yun na daw ang tawag sa kanya.
Well, it's nice to have influencers
Oo.
in our midst.
Ganun talaga, influencer ang ating co-league na si Cho. A little bit of extra color developing between Monte Castro and Manipolo. Shot is up, no good. Para dito kay Nepomuceno. Ball goes out of bounds and will stay with the blue shirts.
Now the challenge for University of Makati, how do they replicate the energy that they came out with in the first quarter, especially in the first few minutes?
Oh, that pass is a little too strong from Monte Castro. That was given with a lot of energy.
They need to control that energy. While ito ang PCU, they've started to settle down, and you're seeing less of those costly, unforced mistakes. Both teams ready with 6 turnovers each.
Ito ang PCU. Jumper is up. No good. Solomon Itam just jumping over the competition there and getting that extra possession for them as Daluz gets the shot.
Daluz now with 6 points in the game, leading the way for PCU.
Dito naman sa kabila. On that shot by Tukabin. Foul will be called.
We're seeing the smaller players for both teams getting second chance opportunities earlier. Daluz scoring for PCU. Well, it's Tokabe now going to the free throw line, missing on the first.
The score is 16-14, 2-point lead para sa PCU Dolphins. 0 for 2 si Tukabin, but he gets the offensive rebound. Monte Castro for 3, no good. Rebound goes to Daluz. But he loses the ball. Sabi nga lang na ating referee, may push. Ito ngayon ang Dolphins. They swing it around. Manipulo for 3. Yes, sir! And Coach GT Valencia will call a timeout for the University of Makati Hardy Herons. We'll be back. And let's take another look at that last shot. Giving itong PCU Dolphins now a 5-point lead, that triple from the manipulator.
Yeah, from an early 9-4 advantage for University of Makati. Itong PCU naman, ang nakabaliktad na score, a 19-14 advantage for them.
As Nepomuceno drives, the floater is up and in.
We'd like to see University of Makati get looks like those. Be able to space the floor and find the gaps on the defense.
Here's the Dolphins. Obioha gets it to Daluz for 3. Short. He recovers the loose ball. They get it inside to Itam. Itam spins. Will get the basket and the foul.
PCU does not really call a lot of plays for Itam, but they've been very successful when they've been able to give him the basketball in a scoring position. See right there, just that drop step, able to drop his defender, basket, and the foul.
Drop talaga yung drop step.
As in drop.
Oh.
But also for University of Makati, that's at least 2 opportunities for them to get out in transition on the long rebounds. Just unable to get the rebound, allowing second chance opportunities for PCU.
And they lose the ball there on the rebound. Babalik tayo dun sa sinabi mo na yung energy kailangan makontrol. Medyo masyadong gigil yun. Even dun sa rebound na yun.
Especially for the second group for UMAK. Parang well-controlled yung energy, the aggression that they came out with at the start of the game. But when the second 5 came in, that's when PCU made their move.
As a 3-second violation is called. on Itam. Underneath, we got a report from Janela. Janela, take it away.
Van Maren Santos of University of Makati, who suffered from a knee injury last game, is out of this game temporarily, and that is according to their head coach JP Valencia. Van Maren still has no findings as of now, but later this day he is about to undergo an MRI scan to determine the injury from his left knee. That's all I have for now. Joel Lanoy.
And thank you for that report. Janela Manuel on the sidelines giving us some additional information. And so Van Santos will be out for this game. So taking another look at this no-look pass from Daluz to Obioha for the basket and the foul.
And also for PCU, the infusion of the energy of Daluz has really been a spark for them. That's when they made the run when he came in together with Manipolo.
And if I remember correctly, even during that first game of PCU that we both covered, he was also a spark plug off the bench for them. As PCU, namintis nga yung free throw, kaso nakuha naman nila yung offensive rebound and another three-point play opportunity. This time, si Solomon Itam naman.
Those second opportunities that UMAK has been giving to PCU. PCU has been able to take advantage of already 8 second chance points for them, and that lead has now grown to 9 points.
Sayang, pangatlong offensive rebound sana yon. Pangalawang offensive rebound off of missed free throw. Pero loose ball foul daw.
And when it's a game of possessions, you're eventually going to count those possessions and you'll realize that you just gave up too many opportunities for your opponent.
As another basket underneath for Obioha from a pass of Manipolo.
Right now, it's PCU being able to score in transition.
They have outscored UMAK here in the second quarter, 13-2. As a traveling violation is called on the Hardy Herons. Si Quinto got back on the ground, still holding on to the ball after jumping with it.
And after that early timeout in the first quarter for Coach 𝐍ᴜᴅ, PCU just went to another gear and are now ahead by 11.
Siguro si Coach B-Boy also wanted to remind his boys not to take itong UMAK lightly, as we saw the energy that the Hardy Herons showed at the start of our ball game.
And even if University of Makati near the bottom of the standings, this is still a team coming off their first win, so emotions are going to be at a high here for University of Makati.
Now it's up to them to try and see if they can come back here. They're currently down by 13. Sabi ng ating referee, halos sabi, clothesline. Of course, hindi naman ganun ka-forceful. Siguro nakalabas lang yung braso ng isang player ng PCU. Kaya natawagan ng foul as a couple of new players para si UMAK come in. Santos for three. Yes, sir!
They've been trying to set up Santos from the three-point area. That's going to actually be the first make from the outside for University of Makati, missing their first 9 three-point attempts.
So it's now down to a 10-point lead for University of Makati. And another steal here. Shot is up and in for Rainier Retaga. As the PCU Dolphins call a timeout. Let's take another look at that last play. The steal from Retaga. Again, transition from defense to offense. We'll be back. back to the ball game. Ito ang ating mga audience. Talagang umaura pa. Aura lang. Of course, if you're near here, the Novaliches Development Cooperative, pumunta lang kayo dito para makanood kayo ng magandang basketball action dito sa NAASCU Season 22, Abante sa 22. Here and right now, it is PCU up by only 8 after going up early. Oh, nice basket from 𝐍𝐿 and a foul.
Has a slight advantage over Retaga. See there, just taking him off the dribble. Quick first step, able to make the basket despite the contact.
So bonus free throw for 𝐍𝐿. But he misses. Almost another offensive rebound. And well, pwede na rin nating tawagin na team rebound yun.
Yes, Quinto will be caught for stepping on the baseline.
So keeping the possession are the white shirts. Here's Itam. Good defense there. Being displayed by Reforzado. Here's UMAK. Reforzado wanted it underneath. Ball is tipped out of bounds, but will stay with the blue shirts.
Great read there by Manipolo. Expecting that entry pass, able to tip it off, tip it outside.
The Hardy Herons have 21 seconds on their shot clock. Here's Reforzado, gives it up to Santos for 3. Off the back iron. Rebound controlled by the white shirts. Bringing down the ball is Austria. Austria all the way. And he's fouled by Lim.
That's usually the instinct of a player who gets beat. They try to swipe at the basketball. See there, got left behind by Austria. That's a great move. And 2 free throws for Austria and missing on the first. Let's just stop talking about free throws.
So dapat tahimik lang tayo habang, or iba yung pag-uusapan natin habang may nagpi-free throw. So, kamusta ka naman, coach?
May nagpi-free throw.
May nagpi-free throw. Okay. See, pinansin mo kasi nagmintis tuloy. Pero again, these offensive rebounds of PCU off of missed free throws. Another offensive rebound there. On the attack. Oh, short nga lang yung tira.
That's
Mula
going to be
dito kay
another
Lieva.
team rebound for them as Quinto unable to get the rebound.
So, University of Makati will need to address that. They need to make sure that they complete the possession, no? They complete the defensive possession and get those rebounds or loose balls.
Already a minimum of 8 offensive rebounds given up to PCU.
As Itam gets the ball underneath, again off of a pass from Manipolo. Triple on the way from Lim. Rattles off the front iron. Here's Obioha on the attack. Nice extra pass to Itam. Kicking it out. Manipolo for 3. No good. And Ref Garchi Ferrer emphatically telling us that it will go back to blue.
And what you like about Itam, whenever he gets a basketball, he does not automatically just look at the rim. Looks for his teammates, getting them some good looks.
Here are the Hardy Herons. Once again, sayang yung cut. Kasi hindi na control ni Lim yung bola. There was a cut mula dito kay De Los Reyes. Hindi nakatanggap ng pasa.
But a little too aggressive on the part of Lieva will be called for the push.
That will be the 4th team foul for PCU. University of Makati already in the penalty. Offensive rebound and the basket for Ryan De Los Reyes.
Rare second chance opportunity for UMAK, but they need a lot more of those. As PCU really just trying to get control of this game, up by 10.
Less than a minute to go here in the second quarter. Oh, nice block there. Let's see if they can transition to offense right away. They need to release that pass as soon as possible, as that is a block mula dito kay Solomon Itam. He has at the very least 2 blocks already. A timeout is called on the floor. Let's take another look at this defensive gem from Solomon Itam. We'll be back.
Go on, Pinoy!
As we take a look at some more of our audiences here. Baka masakit yung baka may stiff neck. Offensive rebound. Foul will be called on Lieva.
So that's 2 quick fouls on Lieva now. 3 personal fouls for him.
And substitution. Reforzado will check out. Papasok. Etong si Lorion. Ayan, nilabas na si Reforzado kasi nilabas na rin si Tama ba? Wala na. Si Itam is still there pala. One more free throw para dito kay De Los Reyes.
I don't think Itam has taken a breather at all.
That's true. We got 29 seconds to go. And on our record, he has played for 19 minutes and 31 seconds. Another steal there by the University of Makati. Here's Santos on the drive. No good. But he gets the loose ball. Masyadong minadali yung tira. Sayang yun.
And that is the effect of Solomon Itam.
Manipolo will take that last shot. 7 seconds to go. Manipolo fake. The layup is too strong. And that's it for the first half. The score, 33-25, 8-point lead for the Dolphins heading into the half. Coach Noy and I, this is the Spalding Legacy 1000 play of the game. Brought to you by Spalding. We will show you that play of the game later after the halftime break. This is NAASCU Season 22. And you're still with us here at the NAASCU Season 22 as we take a look at some highlights from the first half. It was nip and tuck in the first quarter, but it was UMAK heading out early. Pero nakapag-adjust din itong PCU later on. Pagdating ng second half, gumatsyada itong PCU enough so that they're up by 8 points as we take a look at the halftime stats.
Well, you can see here, yung Dolphins after an early struggle in the first quarter, down 9-4, they were able to reverse that trend in the second quarter, outscoring UMAK 19-11, 45% from the field, 34% for UMAK. Rebounding quite close right now, 22-21 advantage for PCU, and it has really been the bench of PCU, especially Troy, Manipolo, and Daluz. When they came into the game, really just reversed the trend in this game. And the second chance points, really the story for PCU, getting a lot of second chance opportunities, a total of 11 offensive rebounds in that first half.
And we even saw a sequence where end one play, hindi pumasok yung free throw at nakakuha pa sila ng offensive rebound and resulting in another end one opportunity.
I don't think we even track those team rebounds. Easily 2 or 3 extra opportunities for PCU.
Para sa ating mga hindi sing nerdy na basketball fans, Coach Noy, ano ba ang team rebound?
Yun yung mga after a shot, the ball goes out of bounds. So there's a change of possession and you have to record it somehow. So that's how you record it. You put it in as a team rebound.
As we take a look at some of the others na nandito na sa ating venue, this is one of our teams who will be playing later on. Hindi ko lang ma-determine if I think that's the Holy Angel team. The Holy Angel Golden Guardians ba? And they will be playing later on against the Enderon team.
And another thing not going for University of Makati, the three-point shot. Only 1 out of 13 for them, 1 out of 5 for PCU. But PCU is not really that reliant on the three ball much as University of Makati. And if they fail to find the rhythm from the outside, could be really tough for them, especially with Solomon Itam manning the paint for PCU.
As foul is called off of that screen, Hernandez called for the foul.
A player like Solomon Itam, he's not gonna wow you with his stats. Currently in that first half, 8 points, 5 rebounds, but just numerous shots altered just by his mere presence. He doesn't even have to challenge, but when the opponents know that he is just lurking in that paint, you're gonna have to rush your shots and make sure to not get blocked by Solomon Itam.
And once he does challenge the shot, he doesn't. I mean, yes, he has a couple of blocks, but technically he doesn't really need to actually get a hand on the ball. Just enough, as you mentioned, for the offensive player to alter his shot, make it a little bit tougher for them to make the shot. That's enough, and that has been enough so far for the PCU Dolphins. However, they do turn the ball over.
I believe an offensive foul on Phylon on that play.
Extra pass to Hernandez. Oh, they wanted to get it back inside, but Itam is there to intercept and tip that pass. Manipolo gets a shot.
And that's the advantage of having Solomon Itam. You're going to have some extra space in the paint because Itam, even without the basketball, will get the attention of the defense.
As a foul is called on that play. Heading to the line is RJ Erum.
So far, RJ Erum only with 2 points in the game. He is averaging close to 7 points per game for University of Makati.
Mintis nga lang yung unang free throw. Masyadong malakas. Bounced off the back iron. And he adjusts his shot and gets it in. Itong University of Makati has gone into a press, but it is broken by PCU. Here's Daluz. Daluz for three off the back iron, rebound and pitch ahead to Erom, but Daluz is there to interfere with the pass. They still keep the possession. Erom on the attack. Shot is up and in.
That's what you want to see from University of Makati. Quick ball and people movement, getting the easy 2 points with Itam, his back turned to the basket, to the player with the ball.
And they force another turnover. Etong University of Makati. Lastra will inbound the ball. Erum calling for a screen. Doesn't use it though. Spins. Lay it pass up. No good. Obioha with the rebound. Daluz, he has taken off the headband. Mas lalo siyang bumilis.
Probably a speed inhibitor for him.
Oh. Here's Manipulo. Goes up for the shot. His shot is short, but Itam is there for the rebound. As we've got a report from Janela. Janela, what do you have?
Coach B-Boy of PCU expressed his frustration after an inconsistent performance of his team on the first half. He asked the point guards to do their jobs inside the court. Kahit na sa kanila ang kalamangan ngayon, hindi pa rin ito sapat para masigurado ang kanilang panalo. Joel Lenoy.
Inconsistent play from the guards, no? Para dito sa PCU Dolphins. And I suppose that is why nitong second half, he started na kaagad with Daluz and Manipulo at the guard spots.
Both of those players coming off the bench for them in that first quarter. You see Coach B-Boy Simon, legend in the local leagues. One scored, I believe, 51 points.
Yes, yeah, in the now defunct Metropolitan Basketball Association
for the Laguna Lakers.
The Laguna Lakers. One of the teams that I always enjoyed watching, of course, outside of my home team. As the PCU Dolphins on the attack, it's foiled. Counter attack by UMAK, and binalik din nila yung bola ngayon. Obioha picking that ball from the opponent, and that's a basket and a foul. Reforzado forced to give up his third personal.
Able to score in transition on one end, turning the ball over and giving up a three-point play in transition on the other end.
So, given the opportunity for a three-point play, no good para dito kay Pascua. Here's Lastra. Over to Reforzado. Gloria. Back to Reforzado, but Reforzado recovers the ball and under goal stab, no good. Lastra with the putback, still nothing. Three Dolphins around him, and finally controlled by Lorion. Sorry, that was Pascua controlling the ball.
Two sorry opportunities for University of Makati in that possession.
As Enzo Montecaso has checked back into the game. Sinadya kaya ng UMAK ngayon na hindi na nila pinressure para hindi maisip ng PCU na maubusan sila ng 8
No
seconds.
need to look at the shot clock. I'm not sure about doing it intentionally, but it worked.
It worked. Kasi nag-pull back si Enzo eh. And here he is on the attack. Kicks it out. Oh, ball goes out of bounds. And we'll go back to the white shirts. May extra defense galing kay Coach B-Boy sa likod.
The imposing figure of Coach B-Boy Simon. But I don't think the players here still know.
Siguro. May mga kwento-kwento na lang ng mga daddy nila. Yan. Kung alam lang nila kung gaano ka feared sniper nitong si Coach B-Boy Simon.
Parang back in the day, flat top pa yun, di ba?
Oo. Back in the day, ano ba hairstyle mo, Coach?
Mahaba.
Mahaba. As the ball will stay with the University of Makati. 14 seconds on their shot clock. Ball will be inbounded by Laksarum. Oh, before the inbound, foul is called on Daluz.
If I'm not mistaken, some of the players for University of Makati were actually junior MPBL products. Awarded University of Makati scholarship. I believe Laksarum was one of them.
Oh, really? Ang alam ko si Tukaben is the other one, I believe. Oh, second try for Lorion. It doesn't go. Loria, that is. But he will draw a foul.
So despite PCU seemingly taking control of the game, they're still up by only 10 points. So still allowing University of Makati to hang around. But that shot short.
And Loria will have a second chance here. Long naman ngayon. Here's Daluz asking Manipulo to come up and receive the ball. It's now with Obioha. Daluz back to Manipulo. Gets a screen from Obioha. Manipulo goes up for three. No. Pushing it up are the Herons. Lestra gets it back from Reforzado. Lestra met by Itam. Lestra goes up, forcing that shot. Bola babalik dito sa white shirts. Manipulo in a rush. Gets a layup.
Just quickly getting to the front court using a change of direction for the basket. Lead up to 12 for PCU.
Monte Castro for three. Bounces off the back iron. And Manipulo manipulating the defense there. Getting that foul called on Laksarum.
I knew you were hesitating on using the word, but that was exactly what he did on that play.
Kasi may libre na siya dito sa kanan. Binalik niya talaga sa kaliwa para makuha niya yung foul from Laksarum.
And with University of Makati in the penalty, 2 free throws for PCU.
First one. Second free throw for Manipulo doesn't go in. Here's Santos. Last. Here's PCU once again. And UMAK with the ball. Monte Castro over to Lastra. Lastra on the attack. Lastra, again, another forced shot. Still no good. Here's Daluz. Wants to get it up ahead to Obioha. Obioha is fouled and will go to the line.
Obioha is actually deceptively quick. He's been able to get back in transition. You see right there, using his power, able to fish a foul. Still able to get it up, but not in.
𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 was already up and jumped off of the ground, and then si 𝐍𝐿Vioja just slight touch, parang tumilapon si 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. Second free throw for 𝐍𝐿Vioja. So the score is currently 42-28 with less than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Kick out. Monte Castro for three. No good. Sorry, that's not Monte Castro.
It's
That's
𝐍𝐁𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒.
Nepomuceno. Ito ang PCU. 3-point shot on the way. Too strong for Torrenueva. But again, they get another offensive rebound. But they don't convert. Santos. Kick out once again. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. Outside. They swing it around. Nepomuceno. Yes, sir.
Well, I was going to say that PCU doing a good job closing out to those drive-in kick situations. And right at the very last second, gave up an open three for Nepomuceno.
𝐍𝐿Vioja kicks it out. Shot is up. Too strong. Three-pointer. Yes, sir. Austria with a triple.
Quick reply to negate that three from Nepomuceno. Lead back up to 14.
Here is University of Makati. Santos pulls up. Short. Less than 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Austria calling horns. Goes right. 6 seconds to go. Extra pass goes nowhere. But it will stay with the white shirts with 2.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
𝐍𝐿Vioja looks gassed on the floor.
Baka kaya tumawag ng timeout si Coach B-Boy just to map out one final play and give 𝐍𝐿Vioja a chance to rest. We'll be back. As you take a look at the audience here, ayan, natatakpan lang ng bahagya yung talagang gustong tutukan ng ating camera. Again, kung malapit lang kayo dito, pumunta kayo dito sa Novadeci Convention Center. 2.5 seconds to go here in the quarter. Shot is up and in. That's a three to end the quarter. Para dito kay Steven De Castro. So at the end of three quarters, the score is 48-31. It is now a 17-point lead for the PCU Dolphins. Coach Noy and I will be back to bring you the fourth quarter. This is NAASCU Season 22. Abante sa 22. center, Joel Parcon pa rin po, bringing the action alongside my partner, Coach Noy Africa. As lamang ng 17 itong PCU Dolphins and they force a turnover there. Triple doesn't go this time. Para dito kay Steven De Castro, he did end the third quarter with a triple.
And for a team down by 17 on your first possession, you throw away the basketball on your first defensive possession. You allow a second opportunity for PCU.
A lot of things that need adjustment. Parang yun na rin. No? Dito si Obioha needs to adjust. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-step kung nandun ka sa baseline inbound if it's not after a basket. Here's Monte Castro, gives it up back to Santos for three, no good. They loose ball and our referees calling a jump ball. And Coach B-Boy giving additional tips para dito kay De Castro. Dapat hinawakan niya na lang daw talaga yung bola.
But it's not actually a lack for effort on the side of the Hardy Herons. You can see them still diving for the loose balls, but really just PCU making the shots whenever they need it.
Here's University of Makati. They still have more than enough time to get back in this game as Nepomucenu's three is no good. Underneath, Lorion misses, but he will go to the line for two.
The three-point shot has not been kind for University of Makati. 2 out of 20. Currently 10% for them. Actually,
First free throw.
both teams shooting less than 50% from the free throw area. 5 out of 12 for University of Makati. 7 out of 17 for PCU.
And here is PCU. Pressure once again mula dito sa University of Makati. Baseline attack, and that's good for Eric Antonio.
A quick reply. Could have been a quick reply, but Loria just unable to convert.
Obioha on the attack. The layup goes in.
Obioha has been a surprise here. 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists for PCU.
Now it is a 20-point lead for the University of Makati. Pero sabi ni Nepomuceno, I've got something to say about that.
And he has been one of the better shooters so far, making his second three for University of Makati.
University of Makati here. They're down by 17. PCU. They've got 4 seconds on the clock. That's a steal. Santos goes up. And he will draw a foul. It will be called on Eric Antonio.
And seemingly Santos telling Antonio to meet me up in the air. Able to get the foul. 2 free throws for Santos, who currently has 6 points and 8 rebounds in the game.
Santos makes good on his first free throw. Second one also goes in. As De Castro will check out in favor of Carino. We've got a report from Sam. Sam, what do you have?
Joel and Noy, the Philippine Christian University Dolphins is ready to give it their all. Even though Troy has a fever, he's determined to play his best to help secure a win today. As Coach B-Boy mentioned, despite their previous victory, they still need to work on their confidence and fast break to strengthen their game. We're hoping that just like in their last game, they'll show strong defense again today. Joel and Noy.
And thank you for that report, Samantha Bustamante. As the timeout is called on the floor, the score is 52-39, 13-point lead for the PCU Dolphins. We'll be back. And you're still with us here on Blast TV as we take a look at ito, mga sponsors natin. Synergy, Game of the Immortals. We've also got Spalding, Jersey Haven, and Eurotel, and of course, Don Benitos.
Some sloppy plays here by PCU, allowing University of Makati to cut that lead back down to 11 points.
Here is PCU. They're moving that ball around. And foul will be called on Lastra.
And I think that's really what you want to see from PCU, to be a lot more consistent, because it seems like they take minutes off during the game. They did start out slow, and you can see here in the fourth quarter, medyo may lapses in execution, allowing University of Makati to still be in this game.
And speaking of being in this game, eto na naman, Nepomuceno for three! Yes, sir!
That's why you cannot mess around, because of that weapon, the three-point weapon that University of Makati uses very much.
Oh! And that will be ang initial na call ng ating referee is that it is unsportsmanlike foul.
Well, to Monte Castro's defense, even if he tries his hardest to jump as high as he can, dun lang talaga sa abot.
Ayun, so it is an unsportsmanlike foul called on Enzo Montecastro.
Well, you can say that he did not make a play on the ball merely because he cannot reach the ball.
Abot eh. Oo eh. Wala ka na magagawa dun.
And
So,
does he need to sit for 3 minutes?
oo. It seems not. So, but anyway, it is 2 free throws and ball possession para dito sa PCU Dolphins. First free throw by Itam is no good. Second one goes in.
Again, if you look at the numbers of Solomon Itam, 9 points, 8 rebounds, nothing jumps at you, but you can see just how important he is for this PCU squad.
Oh, nice steal there. Anticipating that pass and getting the interception is Santos. Don't look now, it's down to a 4-point lead.
21 turnovers for PCU.
Itam almost went in for the tomahawk jam there, no good. Lost the handle on the ball. So itong University of Makati has roared back into this game. Do herons roar? Well, apparently they do here.
I'm not very
NAASCU.
sure about that.
Here's Manipolo, fever and all. According to that report by Samantha earlier, he will draw a foul and go to the line for two. Let's take another look at this previous play. Ayan, so, may tulak yata sa ilalim. Kaya dalawang free throw para dito kay Manipolo. First one is off.
And if you're Coach B-Boy, you're not going to be very happy because they're trying to give minutes to everyone. But eventually, when he needs everything to settle down, he is forced to bring back this duo of Dalos and Manipolo. And that's why he was commenting about the guard play for his team.
And right now, it's a 5-point lead for the PCU Dolphins with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Lastra will draw a foul and extra motion mula kay Daluz. The whistle was already blown.
That's going to be 2 fouls on one possession, is it?
Oo. Parang may one foul. Team foul siya. Wait lang. Hindi pa naman wala pa naman sa penalty din ang PCU. Pero it will, if this intentional foul or say this unsportsmanlike foul is retained, it will be 2 free throws and ball possession. Mukhang na-scrape yata yung mata or yung mukha nitong si Nonon Lastra.
Has continued to be aggressive here.
So, eto. So, naiwan si Daluz doon nung nakalusot si Lastra kay Manipolo. Came back in, but the foul was already called. And then, may swipe up.
And I believe, hit the face of Lastra.
So, yeah, the call for the unsportsmanlike foul was on that swipe up of Daluz.
Although, I believe technically it should be a technical because the play was already whistled dead on the initial foul.
Okay. So, it's not going to be 2 free throws.
And I'm not a referee, so I'm just waiting for the official call. But what they're reviewing is the...
So there's a foul on Manipolo. And then Garchi will call the unsportsmanlike foul
on Daluz.
on Daluz.
So that's 2 guards for PCU being called for a foul within pretty much no time.
No game time.
No
Kasi
game
tumigil
time,
na yung
yeah.
game time nung tinawagan ng foul si Manipolo. So again, 2 free throws and ball possession. Oh wait.
It should be 2 free throws and ball possession. So an opportunity for University of Makati to come even closer.
And Lastra is 2 for 2.
And I believe with those 2 fouls, that will mean PCU will now be in the penalty. So that is really a window opening for the University of Makati. And it's really time for Enzo Montecastro to be the boy and the Herons.
Eto si Montecastro. Heady play.
That could be a delay of game warning.
Oh, it's a delay of game warning on Dalu's.
Stepping on the sideline. I'd like to see the lights to turn off in those glow-in-the-dark shoes for Dalus.
Ball will stay with the blue shirts. And Ref Garchi telling Montecastro, doon tayo sa mas malalim. Here's Santos. Gets a screen from Nepomuceno. Nepomuceno triggers for three. Off to the right. Itam going up ahead. They get it to Manipolo. They swing it around. 2 minutes and 54 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Itam gets it, but he's forced to bring it back out. Jumper is up and in for 𝐍ᴜᴅᴜ.
There's patience on the offense there, getting a good shot. Extends the lead to 5.
And dito naman sa kabila, Santos gets the basket. Pressure being mounted by UMAK, and that will be a foul on Daluz.
And they are in the penalty. And that's the
Do the referees know? I think that should have been 2 shots.
although I think it's because it's an offensive
Oh,
foul.
okay. Here's Lastra. He's up against Manipolo. Lastra for 3. Yes, sir!
He has been struggling all game long, but Lastra showing the confidence, able to hit it from the outside.
Pressure in the backcourt, but left open underneath. Napalakas, but Itam is there for the putback.
That's the advantage of the big man trailing the play. Gives the lead back to PCU.
Here's Lastra. Ball will stay with the blue shirts. They've got 12 seconds on their shot clock. Santos will receive the ball. Lastra, he has been solid for them these past few minutes. Nepomuceno for 3. Bounces out, but Lastra is there for the offensive rebound. Forces it up once again, hoping for a foul. Doesn't get the whistle. Manipolo bringing down the ball. Gives it up. And gets it right back. He is their main man. Manipolo gets the bump. And will get the whistle.
He really does a good job of being able to fish for those fouls.
So Manipolo will go to the line for 2.
So down the stretch for PCU, they have the luxury of putting the ball in the hands of Troy Manipolo and try to make him make decisions on the floor.
And foul will be called there. It's on 𝐍ᴜᴜᴜ. And again, because they are in the penalty, it will be 2 free throws for Nepomuceno, one of the better shooters para dito sa University of Makati.
He has been one of the bright spots, one of the players who brought his team back in the game.
At dahil pinuri natin, namintis niya yung kanyang unang free throw. 0 for 2.
But they get a redo.
Lane violation called on Rotoni. And finally, Nepomuceno gets it on the third try. Lead is down to 2. 1 minute to go. Oh, that pass goes out of bounds. As a timeout is called on the floor, the score 59-57. We'll be back. And we've got our sponsors Spalding, Jersey Haven, and Eurotel. And kasama yan sa ating mga sponsors dito sa NAASCU Season 22. A bit of jostling underneath. Si Austria saying, legal naman yung defensive position ko.
He is staying within his cylinder.
Oo.
Or so he claims.
Oh, Lastra couldn't hold on to the ball, but he finally controls it. But he's way in the backcourt. He's up against Manipolo. Lastra. Oh, the pass was off. So 45 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. 2-point lead for the PCU Dolphins.
We just need to make a defensive stand here. It's University of Makati. That ball will most definitely go back to them if they grab a rebound.
That was their problem, no, nung first half, particularly. Pailon, the shot is up, no good. Rebound, eto na yung rebound. No need to rush. Nepomuceno gives it up to Monte Castro. Oh, and an offensive foul is called on Nepomuceno.
Now they're going to be forced to foul. Both teams pretty much in the penalty.
Let's take another look at that.
On the handoff.
Oh, it was on the handoff. Still no foul here.
No, they need to foul.
Oh, they need to foul.
When they were trying to see if they could force an 8-second violation first. Now it's gonna boil down to free throws. PCU 10 out of 23.
And Austria
This will be
at the line. He will be tested.
0 out of 2 so far from the free throw line for Austria.
Oh, first one bounces off. Breathing some more life into the Hardy Herons as we take a look at Coach B-Boy Simon.
University of Makati needs to box out.
Second one is too strong, but they get the offensive rebound. This was what they were doing in the first half, and it might just save them here in the end game.
Although even if you do box out, it was a long rebound.
Pero mintis na naman yung unang free throw ni Daluz.
If you're UMAK, everyone needs to get into the paint just in case Daluz will miss the second free throw.
Well, everyone needs to mark one player. Ayan, as Santos gets the rebound.
They could go for a three.
They could go for a three here. Lastra for three, short at the buzzer. And that is it. The PCU Dolphins escaping 59-57 against a very hardy University of Makati Hardy Herons. Gave them a tough fight, but in the end, PCU did just enough and got that offensive rebound from a missed free throw in the end to, not give itong the Herons enough time for a clean shot in the end as we take a look at the Spalding 1000 play of the game. This is from Troy Manipolo, parting the blue sea this time. And Troy Manipolo not only getting the play of the game, but he is also our synergy player of the game. And he is with Janelle right now.
We have here the Synergy Best Player of the game, Troy Manipolo of PCU. Once again, congratulations, Troy. Sobrang naging intense yung game nyo against UMAK. And I know you're not feeling well right now. So ano yung naging motivation nyo para maipanalo yung game na to?
Yun nga po, kahit masama po yung pakiramdam ko, hindi ko po inisip eh. Inisip ko lang po talaga maglaro. Na kahit na medyo nanlalata po, pinipilit ko po talaga. Kasi yung UMAK po, alam po namin na talagang pag nakamomentum sila, dire-diretso rin po kasi run din ng run yung sistema po nila eh. Yun po, pinatuloy pa lang po namin yung depensa namin.
Lastly, Troy, baka may mga gusto ko nalang batiin at pasalamatan.
Yung binabati ko po pala ulit, yung family ko po, yung mga kapatid ko. Saka, una po, thank you kay Lord dahil kahit nilalagnat po ako, hindi niya po ako pinabayaan. Thank you rin po kay Coach tsaka sa mga teammates ko sa tiwalang binibigay po nila sa akin. Tsaka thank you po sa mga sumusuporta sa amin, tsaka sa PCU community po. Yun lang po.
Thank you so much and congrats to you and to PCU. Once again, the Synergy Best Player of the game, Troy Manipolo.
And congratulations to Troy Manipolo and the PCU Dolphins winning 59-57. That's it for the second game. We've got 3 more games to go. Up next is Enteron versus Holy Angel University. This is NAASCU Season 22.